Hey, greetings all. I just wanted to provide a couple comments about week one and then provide you just a very small taste of things to come for week two, I guess. But yeah, just a couple of administrative things just I think might help the discussions just go a little bit more smoother, I guess, or natural. But before I do that, sorry, I'm working with my therapist on these rabbit trails that I'm doing, but until that gets ironed out, bear with me because I do that a little bit. But I will say, yeah, I think we actually got off to a really good start. You guys uh, checked into the discussion boards frequently and early, and I really appreciate that. I mean, most of you did, and I think that that's really done wonders to get the discussions off to a really good start. I thought everybody was really respectful, and I appreciated the way you guys supported and challenged one another. So having said that, administratively, I think this will help improve the discussions even just a little bit more, given that you set a high bar. First, yeah, please do, and I think this was the product of a rather ambiguous discussion question that led people to believe, and I totally take the responsibility for that you needed to. It was very lengthy. It could have been a very lengthy answer, and so at least one of you, I think, posted your discussion response with you copied or pasted attached a Word document. So yeah, I'd like to ask you to avoid doing that in the future. Again, I take the blame for that because that was on me. But and then the other thing, so I think it might be helpful when you guys are responding to one of your peers to actually delete, so when you go to I'm sure you've noticed this when you go to reply or respond to a previous post there, like everything, the entire post follows what you say, and I think actually it'll help things roll just a little bit more if you actually delete all that, and then it'll look more like a natural thread. It's a product of Brightspace. I don't know why they automatically keep the previous thread, but they do. So I think that'll help with that. The other thing I think I want to mention with Chapter 1, Alexander and her colleagues mentioned, those 9 principles of learning. And, as you know at this point, we'll look at several different theories of learning this term. And so I'd like for you to continue to keep those 9 principles in mind as we work through this term. I think that you'll find that some of the theories that we come across will emphasize some of the principles more than other theories will. And I know I made this comment on several posts that with the examples that you guys provided, which were really good examples, some of the theories provide a better explanation of what's happening there than some of the other ones. So just continue to keep that in mind as we work through the semester. And then as kind of a trailer or precursor for things to come, I'll post a couple videos this week that help us to put some of the concepts that we're learning in this new unit in context, or provide some examples of learning from these perspectives that we'll be covering. And this coming week is behaviorist views of learning, so these should be rather somewhat humorous, I'd like to think, examples. So I'll post them up there, and with a couple prompts, and then this time next week I'll give a summary of that. Nothing that you need to respond to in a discussion post, but I'd like for you guys to think about as you're reading through the material. I think that's it. I don't need to keep going. But as always, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to drop me a line. And I'm here in Stillwater and will be for almost the entire term. I may take a 3-day weekend someplace at some point so that family life goes a little bit more smoothly. But I'll be in Stillwater, and I tend to work out of my office most days. I mean, that's where I'm recording at present. So if you're on campus and you just like to pop in, chat, you have questions, feel free to do that. I can also arrange like a Skype or Zoom meeting, which might be helpful too. So anyways, I'm here for you to help your learning. So yeah, please don't hesitate to take advantage of that.